Hey everyone, today I want to talk about something that's been on my mind, the idea of being too busy for the people we care about. Have you ever felt like you're just not a priority? Like someone important in your life is always wrapped up in their own world? It can be tough when you feel like you're reaching out, but the other person is constantly occupied. Let's face it, life gets hectic. We all have commitments: work, school, family obligations. But what happens when those commitments start to overshadow our relationships? It's easy to fall into the trap of thinking that being busy equals being productive or successful. But at what cost? When we neglect our connections, we risk losing touch with the people who matter most. It's crucial to remember that relationships require effort and time. If you find yourself saying, "I'm sorry, you're too busy for me," it might be time to reassess your priorities. How do we fix this? First, communicate openly. Let your loved ones know how you feel. Sometimes they may not even realize they're making you feel this way. Second, carve out intentional time for each other. It doesn't have to be grand gestures. Even small moments can make a big difference. Lastly, remember that my general direction has brought you to this peaceful place. From my very being, I have spoken a truth specifically for your life. Understand this. It is not merely a simple fact, but a powerful decree, a sacred pronouncement that alters everything. I have seen the heavy weight you have carried, your silent tears, your weary pleas offered in the deepest night. Not one was hidden from my view. I was not quiet. I was not distant. In this very moment, I am acting on your behalf. The one who stands against me attempted to silence your voice, to dim the light I placed within you, to drive you into shadows. But I have stated clearly, this ends now. My presence has entered your path with a sacred intervention. This is the moment when things turn. You might ask yourself, why this time? Why me? It is because the moment is prepared. Your quiet struggles have been seen by me, and your very being is known in my sight. You sense it, do you not? That movement deep inside, as if something holy is close to your spirit. It is true. The distance is fading. The path that appeared blocked before you is now being revealed. I, who oversee all matters, stand here to speak on your behalf. I'm not simply providing gentle solace. I am asserting authority, bringing about newness, correcting what is wrong, restoring life. There were nights when peace eluded you, days when burdens felt overwhelming. But now the silence is broken. My voice calls out, not weakly, but with unmistakable strength. When I speak, circumstances are altered. Allow this truth to settle within you, my beloved child. These are not just ordinary words. This is a holy link from my heart to the core of your being. Therefore, pause for a moment right now. Gently close your eyes if you feel led. Breathe in deeply. Let my truth bring you stability. I have not overlooked you. You are being awakened from within. You are being summoned away from fear, away from inner barrenness, back into my sheltering nearness. This is not the conclusion. Hope remains vibrant. A significant door of opportunity is now available, though it will not remain accessible indefinitely. Now, as you move ahead into what I have prepared for you, I ask you to express your readiness. I have spoken. The matters that trouble you are being resolved. What is the meaning of such a declaration for me? Stay close to me, my precious child. You will understand. The battle has ended. This is true not just in the world you see, but in the realm where destinies are decided, where my will is supreme and all resistance yields. Everything that stood against you, every hidden accusation, every silent falsehood spoken in the shadows, I who possess all authority have examined it completely. And my determination is this. It is resolved. You're no longer facing condemnation, no longer under spiritual assault. The pain you carried was not invisible to me. I weighed it, noted it, observed it, and it has reached its destined conclusion. Yet this is more than simply the end of a phase. It is the uncovering of a holy truth that few grasp. In the unseen realms where my justice is applied and eternal selections are made, I have watched over your life with great care. Every private moment of strength, every instance you chose belief when surrendering felt simpler. Every tear shed in solitude. Nothing was wasted. Not one moment escaped my observation. My account of your life is far more thorough than any human record. The one who stands against me presented himself, bringing harsh accusations intended to ruin you, hoping to use your history, your pains, and your fears to condemn you. But I, the judge who understands all, the creator who perceives the outcome from the beginning, did not delay. I reviewed everything, not with a desire to find fault, but with profound care. And then I moved forward, not merely observing from a distance, but as the one who spoke on your behalf and personally bore the price. This was more than simply a signal. It was a just deed. It was everlasting. It was a trade of life for kindness. You were acquired, not merely temporarily restrained. Released, not just forgiven. I extended favor to you, not based on your merit, but because my love is unwavering. It is a love that enters the realm of judgment, not only to speak in your defense, but to take your position entirely. Listen as my voice speaks this truth over you now, my cherished child. The feeling of shame, the sense of being unworthy, the thought that you're never quite enough. These are severed at their origin. You no longer stand as someone facing judgment. You now stand as one I have pronounced free. The bonds that restrained who you truly are have been severed. Passages that were firmly shut before you are now opening widely, because I have ruled in your favor. Those who spoke against you, who viewed your pains as weakness and your stillness as failure, have been scattered by my authority. And this moment, this present time, is set because something has shifted inside you. A calm yet firm settling. You have arrived at a turning point, not one of collapse, but one of transformation. Your spirit yielded under pressure, but did not shatter. And I observed, I waited, and now I declare, my beloved child will bear this burden no longer. For some, the inner weight has been continuous. A pattern of losing courage, of waiting, of being misunderstood, unfairly accused, even ignored. And this has been your experience. The opposition that sought to conceal you instead prepared the way for you to emerge. And now the record of accusations against you has been wiped clean. Before me, one word is inscribed beside your name. Liberated. Not partially, not temporarily, but entirely. However, being liberated is not the conclusion. It is the beginning that wounded and striving, but as one covered by my kindness and designated to thrive. If your heart affirms this truth, my child, if it echoes deeper than your thinking or logic, it is because your spirit already aligns with my determination. Speak it out loud, even if your voice shakes. Proclaim, you possess no power over me any longer. The ultimate authority has ruled in my favor. When you speak these words, you are not merely hoping, not simply wishing. You are bringing matters into harmony. You are confirming what I have already resolved. This is not simply a feeling. This is truth in the invisible reality. Therefore, when doubt returns, when old critical voices resurface, whether from others or from within your own mind, remember, I do not stand with you out of sympathy. I am with you in strength. Your past mistakes do not define you. You are not held captive by what has been. Your weaknesses do not disqualify you. My eyes see the whole of you, my child. What I see is not a reason for shame, but the very purpose for which you exist. You do not need to work to earn my love. You are not required to prove you deserve my help. These are already freely given to you. No matter how strong you feel or how close or far away I seem, my commitment to you is firm. My protection is not for a short time. My goodwill towards you does not change. I will not take back what I have spoken. You belong to me. You carry my mark. I have chosen you. Your way forward begins now, not from a place of being defeated, but from the secure, high ground of being made free. Find rest now, my beloved one. Not just a brief pause, but a holy turning back to what is true. When the weight of the world feels heavy, when your own thoughts stir like a rough sea inside, threatening your peace, know this. I who gave you life stand as your sure defender, steady, never changing, speaking for you with full power. My love does not fade. It does not depend on conditions that last forever. And it has already answered every possible thing anyone could ever say against you. Where you are right now, is not because of your own effort, nor does it show your past. The decision was made long before you even felt it. You were declared clean. You were named free. The words against you were silenced in a place far beyond human reach. You are mine, my child. You will live and you will thrive. Even now, as you sense traces of past difficulties, remember you are not in that struggle anymore. What you feel is just the lingering effect, not the battle itself. The moment that changed everything was when I spoke life into you. This was never meant to be the end. The challenges you observe are not the destruction of what you hope for. It shows something new is breaking through. You're not moving toward falling apart, but toward being built up by me. Who made you see you is not with blame. It is with deep, steady kindness. What I plan for you is for your good, for quietness in your heart, and for you to be complete. And nothing and no one can stop it. So if worry tries to return, if doubt quietly suggests you are not good enough, speak louder than that lie. Speak it plainly. Write it down if you need to. Fix it firmly inside you. My place is set firm by the highest power, and I have declared my victory. Do not let this holy truth go unspoken. Words you speak with faith are not just noise. They do something. They are statements that change things you cannot see. The last word has been said, and winning is not just possible. It is already happening. Know this, my beloved child. In the world you cannot see, something was raised against you. The one who works against what I want to try to stop you from walking the path I prepared. He brought up every wrong step, every fall, every heavy thing you have carried. He tried to show you were not ready for the future I planned for you. He spoke his claims, trying to convince others you were not worthy. But he did not expect what I would do. With total certainty, without needing any talk, I myself stepped in. Not to argue, but to settle it. When I spoke, everything said against you disappeared. The place where the challenge was made became still. The power of the one against you was gone. My kindness covered every claim. The truth of my fairness removed every false word. This is what happened in the place of truth when your name was mentioned. The one who stood against you had nothing left to say. His attempt failed, not because you had done nothing wrong, but because the full cost of my kindness had already been paid. You need to understand this now, my beloved. Nothing the one against you brings up can stay standing. What I have started in you, no force can undo. The one who speaks against you has no power anymore, or in the place where things are decided. He has no true power. He only tries to trick you. He works not by truth, but by lies. His main way is to make you believe you're still judged, still dirty, still not finished. But the decision made in heaven about your life cannot be changed. I, the highest, have decided, and that decision is final. Now is the time to be brave, to lift your spirit, to act like someone made complete by what I have said. Not just pardoned, but taken as my own. Not just welcomed, but made special. Not just getting by, but chosen to show my light. The one who dared to go against what I, the all-powerful, wanted has been put down. His voice, which was loud with challenge, is quiet now. His plans against you have come undone by my power. You do not walk by yourself, my child. You go forward under the sign of my victory from above. You are mine, the highest. Your life is not shaped by what tried to ruin you, but by me who saved you and made you free. If this truth feels right deep inside you, if your spirit is moved by these words, not in a confused way, but knowing they are true, then do not just stand there. Act. Let how you stand show what you believe. Let what you do show you trust me. When you say out loud what has already been said in place in heaven, you do more than just talk. You bring your whole life into line with the truth that is already won in the world you cannot see. This is not just saying yes. It is answering what has already been finished. Speak with courage, my precious child. Not because you have to, but because you know it deep inside. Because thankfulness moves in you. Because your heart sees how much was done for you. Speak like someone who knows the hard time is over and the light is coming. This time is not about putting on a show. It is about answering in agreement with me. It is about honoring what is set apart, and by doing that, making room inside you to take it all in. This is holy. This is special. This time did not just happen. I planned it. And you are here because I have brought you here. See this for what it is, a meeting place with me. The one against you is beaten. The way is clear. My kindness is not coming later. is happening now. There comes a time for everyone who truly follows me. A special point where you feel my presence not just as a thought, but as something real inside you. You know it in your spirit, your heart, your body. When that time comes, everything changes. It touches everything around you. Nothing you face is too much for me. I exist beyond all limits and hold all authority. Understand this time. It isn't merely a pause or a trial. It is the very instant of my direct involvement. I haven't simply directed good things toward you, my beloved child. I have drawn near myself. Some matters carry such weight, such eternal consequence, that only my being present makes a difference. And when I become involved, all things without exception are transformed. Look around. Have you sensed it? Those quiet nudges within you, the subtle changes, the openings that arrived right when you sought them. Those are my quiet messages. And now I'm not merely close by. I am actively working. I'm not distant or observing from afar. I have entered your struggles, the hard places, the very core of what felt overwhelming. When I take action, I don't seek permission. I issue commands. I sever chains. I remove barriers. I make the path clear for those who are mine. When I speak, opposition falters. And even now, what has kept you bound is beginning to loosen. The anxiety holding your heart, the need troubling your household, the unease in your body, the pain in your spirit, the silent grief, the hidden battles. All of it is now yielding because I am here. This isn't only happening within you. It is a shift impacting your outer life. The circumstance opposing you has lost its stability. The waiting that felt unending is now drawing to a close. The words that said you lacked worth are quieted by the sound of my reality. I am coming into every part of your existence. Not only your spirit, but your physical self, your household, your calling, the way you are sustained, the path before you. These are not merely soothing words. This is my purpose being fulfilled. The link from above is unobstructed. The way forward is plain. What was hindered is now flowing without restriction. I, who have the strength to conquer, have not been still. I have moved forward, not subtly or merely as a sign, but with all my power, and I am now working with deliberate intention for those I have set apart. Even now, as you take in these words, something important is happening out of sight. A holy transformation is in progress. Perhaps not yet visible in your daily reality. Perhaps not yet apparent in your situation. But your spirit within already knows it. My being here is strongly affecting your surroundings with a power that exceeds human grasp or the boundaries of time. My cherished one, grasp this truth firmly. A profound shift has begun. The world outside may not perceive it, but your core being recognizes it. That clear knowing you felt recently, the calm that came over you without warning, that wasn't merely a thought. That was a communication from me. That clear perception didn't come from looking at your circumstances, but from understanding I settled within you. Recent happenings in your life weren't just by chance. They awakened something deep inside. Not like acquiring new information, but like remembering a truth that has always existed. This manner of knowing wasn't gained through study or repetition. It is part of your essence, intertwined with the very nature of those who reflect my light. Your inner sense did not mislead you, my child. Your capacity to perceive truth was unwavering. You did not need another person to confirm something for you to grasp the truth. You remained calm, letting others reveal their nature without needing to confront them. You didn't have to react because the truth was already evident to your inner perception. This is not common. It is not a faint feeling. It is a capacity I have given you, the ability to perceive truth. That same clear perception is at work within you now, not by your striving, but by my favor. You weren't seeking outward proof or waiting for evidence. The truth was revealed to you in still times within the holy bond we share. Where we connect, nothing untrue can remain. From my grace, I have given you this inner perception not as a weight to carry, but to prepare you. This is a distinct insight granted to those able to hold it with quiet resilience. This inner perception is more than simply observing my child. It is profound comprehension, I led you to understand things that cannot be taught by others. You paused when others rushed. You were silent when others spoke loudly. But what you held on to had reality because it came from truth, not just emotion. Your strength does not come from volume or attempting to control events. It comes from being authentically who you are. When others reacted strongly, you remained peaceful and stable, not out of indifference, but because your grounding in me is solid. This clear perception is not frailty. It is power that originates with me, and that power resides with you, my child. The insight I have placed within you allows you to perceive clearly, even amidst confusion, without becoming entangled. When others act from fear, you remain stable. When circumstances are unclear, you stay focused on me. You perceive the pain that motivates people's speech, the damage beneath their actions. Your words are not meant to control, but to bring understanding. And when you do, truth stands on its own. I see how you conduct yourself, my child, how you respect truth, not only in your words, but in your silent decisions, in your restraint, in your sincerity. Your bond with me requires no external confirmation. It does not diminish. It does not need volume to be genuine. It endures because I created it, not through human striving. Dwell fully in that truth, my child. Let it guide your steps, shape your choices, and keep your inner being centered. This is how you express gratitude, my child, not just through words, but by living in accordance with the understanding I have granted you. Let your very life be your expression of thanks. That is the true power I have given you, my child. Not anger or a desire for retaliation, but a quiet assurance with a clear aim. Do not cling to what is now behind you, my child. You are not simply departing from the past. You are stepping into something holy and new. Let go of anything that no longer nourishes your spirit, my precious child. Guard your thoughts with care. Maintain clarity in your surroundings. Your inner self is too valuable to be burdened by things lacking significance. Attend to the gentle promptings I place within you. My presence isn't a loud, noise-seeking notice. It moves through you like a peaceful current. Instead of shouting, it quietly reshapes things. Listen, not just with your physical hearing, but with your spirit. My cherished one, a shift is happening both inside you and in the world you inhabit. Your eyes may not yet see the evidence, but those connected to my spirit can feel it. You are transforming in ways others may notice, but won't truly understand. Do not concern yourself with whether others comprehend. Your task isn't to convince or perform for them, my child. It is simply to exist as the one I designed you to be. Whole knowing, reflecting light. You are stepping into a unique space, my beloved, reserved for our sacred connection alone, not meant for many. This phase of your path is not shared by all. Not everyone will travel this stretch with you. And that is right. The light I place within you is not aggressive or forceful. It is soft, constant, ever-present. The glow from within you, my child, originates from the divine spark I set inside you. The purpose of your life isn't to attract attention to yourself, but to reveal the goodness of the one who brought you into being. Keep your focus steady, remain humble before me, and hold pure intentions. Your goal isn't to collect notice, but to direct it back to where it truly belongs. I am leading you, my precious one step at a time on a path uniquely shaped for you. There is no need to measure yourself against others or track your speed or distance. What truly counts isn't how many witness your journey, but that your steps are sincere, real, and in harmony with me. You have been raised up not for others to admire, but to be positioned, placed where you can offer kindness, express love with strength, and maintain peace when others are troubled. This process isn't about separation. It's about preparation. I surround you completely. My presence precedes you. Those who serve me walk with you. You are never alone. Every inner certainty, every moment you were protected, guided differently, or awakened to truth was my hand at work. Nothing occurring now is by chance. What felt like setbacks or endings before was simply making ready for the good things now emerging. The burdens you have carried are not meant to break you. They are meant to strengthen you. It isn't destruction. It is purification. I'm not causing you pain, my child. I am preparing you. This time is a turning point. You are releasing what no longer serves the person you're growing into. The weight of your old way of being shaped by enduring, striving, and pain is lessening. And in its stead, the true self I knew before you first breathed is beginning to reveal itself. This is not creating something new. It is uncovering what has always been present. What felt usual before may now feel unfamiliar. My beloved one, what once brought ease